it's just making them kind of like rethink it a bit. And, but I think that that's something that, we get in this kick of like, well, I saw it at, platforms X, Y, and Z, so I'm going to make sure these guys have it too. And I think more or less it's like, hey, ask yourself, it's great. I mean, all of those things are great, like you said, but 90% of the time, you don't need all those bells and whistles, especially not early on, right? So I think it's important to ask yourself, like, okay, what are really at the core? What are the things that I really need to get my team through the day, to help them run more efficiently, to be more streamlined? And then let's narrow it down to those things, and then let's shop for a product that does it. One of the things you said at the very beginning is something that I get up and preach often, is like, don't buy a CRM that works for you today. Right? Buy a CRM that's going to work for you where you want to be 5 years from now. Because that's one of the biggest mistakes we see when people shop for CRMs. It's like, hey, I'm going to buy a product that fits what we're doing right now. And then 2 years from now, it doesn't fit anymore. And now I'm shopping again. Right. And we all know that that's like a massive headache, right? To switch CRM. So, especially
like you said, though, it's an operating system, right? So you got to think, right? You're not just implementing a CRM, you're implementing an operating system, the technology, the processes, right? From point A to point Z. It's a big deal, right? Every single person in your organization will be utilizing this system. It is a big deal. Take the time, right? Be strategic and really think about just being a business operator and dialing in your business. It's a lot of work and it's a commitment. And I'll say this, as you said, hey, we keep it simple. Some people I work with, I notice they get stuck on this little quirks that's like, oh, but this, this little quirk. I'm like, but why is that quirk so important to you? Right? Can we let it go? Right? Can we let it go?
Yeah.
Because you can save the time and it might not be worth it.